G'day there, Tom here from Different Drop. I'm here with Mark Warren from Mark Winery over in Margaret River to talk about a style of wine that's pretty unique in Australia, an Italian style of wine called Amarone. And we're using his 2011 cut and dry Shiraz as a bit of an example. So, Mark, Amarone wines, what's the story? What does it mean?
It's all about drying the fruit, and when you dry the fruit you actually take all the moisture out and you concentrate everything inside the berry, so more colour and more tannin and more flavour. And a style of wine that I got interested in many years ago and just enjoy so much because of the power and concentration. Traditionally they dry the fruit, well, very traditionally they used to actually hang the bunches in the shed from a string. But that's obviously quite labour intensive. Then sort of historically then moved on to mats, but these days they use crates and anything else. So you're sort of picking the bunches and leaving them for a period of time before harvesting, and they shrivel up and concentrate. And it's all about increasing the power and concentration of the wine.
So I think not only you get that concentrated fruit, but also tannin and structure and everything's just kind of amplified a bit, isn't it?
Yeah, everything. I mean, it just dials up everything because you're basically just removing the moisture, and everything else is just concentrated in a smaller volume. So it's quite costly because of the labour involved and also the loss of weight in the fruit. But we again think it's worth it just because of the power that comes with the wine.
Yeah. I guess there's the danger of it getting too much, I think, which you've obviously held back with this wine and kept it quite restrained, but it could get pretty into big wines, right? And
of course also it concentrates the sugar, so that means more alcohol, and when you have more alcohol, you can take that over the top, and then of course it becomes hot and alcoholic. So I think it really needs it's not a subtle wine, but it needs a subtle hand when you're making it, because you can very easily turn it into just something that's too big.
And I think this does this well. It's around about that 15% mark, but it really carries it. There's loads of fruit and tannin to balance the alcohol, and beautiful example of the style. And do you reckon it's something we'll see more of in Australia, or going the other way? Or
look, I think the cost of making it will make it always a small part of wine, but I am seeing more people trying to make the style because they enjoy what it's about. So I think we'll see more of them, but we'll never see lots of them.
Yeah, fair enough. That's probably a good thing. Keep it yourself.
Yeah.
So if you love your big gutsy reds, guys, this wine or any other Amarone style is definitely worth checking out, isn't it?